Today we'll be talking about 7 DC and Marvel actors who have also ended up playing the most well-known fictional detective ever, Sherlock Holmes. You might as well call it a Sherlock-Superhero multiverse where Sherlock Holmes' alternate reality counterpart is always a DC or Marvel character. Number 1. Robert Downey Jr., the one and only Iron Man, the hero who kickstarted the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe. As we all know, RDJ also plays Sherlock Holmes in 2 of Guy Ritchie's Sherlock Holmes movies released in 2009 and 2011. Number 2. Benedict Cumberbatch. The other well-known Sherlock MCU superhero after RDJ is Benedict Cumberbatch. He plays the Sorcerer Supreme, Dr. Stephen Strange, whose mystical powers are in direct contrast to his logic-based character, Sherlock Holmes, who he plays in the BBC TV series Sherlock, aired between 2010 to 2017. Number 3. Ian McKellen. Sir Ian McKellen was the first to play Magneto in the X-Men film series, where he's a powerful mutant born with the ability to generate and control magnetic fields. In the 2017 movie Mr. Holmes, McKellen plays an old, long-retired Sherlock Holmes who is struggling with his failing memory. Number 4. Henry Cavill. Okay, we'll start talking about DC a little bit. We all know Henry Cavill's role as Superman in the DC Extended Universe films, and in 2020, the Man of Steel is featured playing the latest live-action adaptation of the famous detective in Enola Holmes, a film centered around Sherlock Holmes' younger sister. Number 5. Michael Caine. Okay, this is a more classic one. We've talked about Superman, now how about Batman's butler? So Michael Caine starred as Alfred in Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy, a well-known fact. But did you know that over 3 decades ago, Michael Caine played Sherlock Holmes in the 1988 comedy film Without a Clue? Number 6. James Darcy, back with Marvel. So now you know that the Batman's butler is Sherlock Holmes. Here's another interesting fact. So is Iron Man's butler. James Darcy played Edwin Jarvis, the butler and trusted ally of Howard Stark and his son Tony. He is featured in the Agent Carter series and in Avengers Endgame. Darcy also happened to play a young Sherlock Holmes back in 2002 in the lesser-known made-for-TV movie Sherlock: Case of Evil. Number 7. Christopher Lee. Okay, we're stretching it a little too much for this one, but it's interesting to know now that both Gandalf and Saruman are also Sherlock Holmes. Sir Christopher Lee has a forgettable Marvel role back in the 70s in Captain America 2: Death Too Soon. He played the main villain, General Miguel, a freelance revolutionary terrorist. Christopher Lee also starred in the 1962 film Sherlock Holmes and the Deadly Necklace as the titular character, another old film most of us probably don't even know about. So that's 7 Sherlock Holmes who are also DC/Marvel characters. But wait, there's more. We can't talk about Sherlock without mentioning his sidekick. So as a bonus, here are 5 MCU actors who also played Dr. John Watson. Number 1. Jude Law as young Rogue in Captain Marvel. Alongside RDJ, he is John Watson in the Guy Ritchie Sherlock films. Number 2. Martin Freeman as Everett Ross in Black Panther. Alongside Benedict Cumberbatch, he is John Watson in the Sherlock BBC series. Number 3. Ben Kingsley, who is the fake Mandarin in Iron Man 3. Alongside Michael Caine, he is John Watson in the film Without a Clue that we mentioned earlier. Number 4. John C. Reilly, who is Roman Day, a Nova Corps member in Guardians of the Galaxy. He is also John Watson in the 2018 comedy film Holmes and Watson. And last of all, number 5. Chiwetel Ejiofor as Mordor in Doctor Strange. He is Dr. Watson in the 2018 3D computer animated film Sherlock Gnomes. That's all. Thank you for watching.